Hey y'all, it's me, Brookie. Today I'm going to be talking about the worst customers I've ever had to deal with. If you don't know, I work at PANERA Bread in Lisbon. Yeah, you know. That's all I talk about. So, let me think. The first bad customer I ever had was this guy who, he walked up to the counter and he was like really nice to me, and I was like, okay, all right, this is like a nice change in pace, because usually people are just like, can I get a bowl of broccoli cheddar? Like, okay, this is usually how it goes, which I'm not complaining about. Like, okay, you want to get on with it, I get it. I say, hi, how are you? And then they say, can I get a bowl of soup? And I'm like, you could say it back, you could say it back. You could just say, hey, I'm fine, or like, how are you? Like, I'm not looking for like a full-blown conversation. I'm just looking for like something back, like an acknowledgement that I'm here right in front of you, and that I'm not like a computer or something for you just to ignore and just put your order into. I'm a human being, okay? Anyway, yeah, the guy walked up. He responded to me saying, hi, how are you? He said, I'm good. And I was like, thank you, It's just kind of like, thank you. Thank you for acknowledging me, all right? Yeah, and then he ordered a bowl of soup, and I was like, yes, okay, perfect. Rang out his order, everything was fine. And then about like 10 minutes later, he comes back up and he's like, oh, I got the wrong order. I thought I got a bread bowl of soup. And I was like so happy to like fix it. I was like, yes, finally, something's wrong. Like, I can fix it. Great, something to do. And so I got him a bread bowl, I got him a bread bowl, and I put it in his little bag, and I was like, okay, have a wonderful day. And then he comes back up again, but this time, he brought someone with him. Alright, he brought his little girlfriend with him. His girlfriend was making a big scene. She was like, oh, I asked for this, and I was like, oh my god. So I got my manager. They're talking for a while. I can't really hear them because like I'm taking other people's orders. I'm not really like paying attention that much. And then all of a sudden he starts pointing at me and saying, "Ooh, she messed up my order. It's her fault. Why are you charging me? She messed up my order." And I was like, and I was like, what? Like, why do you care that much? Like, why are you attacking me? I thought we had something. I thought we really did, because just didn't make any sense. It just didn't make any sense, okay? He ended up getting a refund. But he comes back a third time. He comes back a third time and complains about something. I don't understand, like, no, I get why he was doing it. He wanted free stuff. I get it, okay? You want free stuff. But don't point at me and yell at me. I'm a very sensitive girl. I can't handle it, okay? I really, really can't. So you can't do that. If you're out there, like, I get it, alright? Get your free stuff. Why would I don't care. But just don't yell at me. Don't point at me, alright? It would mean a lot to me if you can be upset with me. Maybe I did make a mistake. I can't remember. Maybe it was a mistake or something. But just don't point at me and yell at me, okay? I can't handle it. I'm very sensitive. I'm very sensitive. I am. I really am. What else? I do have others, but while these gears are grinding, this is what I'm eating. Obviously I should tell you, right? Alright, so I wanted some nachos, something to munch on while I'm talking, but I didn't really have any chips, so I just used pita chips. Those are chips still, but like I wanted like, tortilla chips, but I used pita chips, and they're pretty good. It's pretty good so far. I put some avocado on it. I got a little bit of pureed avocado over here, some sour cream, some pico de gallo on top. I threw some cheese on it, put it in the microwave. Honestly, pretty good so far. Pretty good. I was gonna do a video where I boiled hard-boiled eggs and then I kind of just talked while they were boiling, but like, I don't know if that was that good? I don't know. I honestly have no idea, okay? I don't know. It's really hard coming up with ideas. I'm just trying to think of another person. Okay, let me talk about Kathleen for a while then. So Kathleen, she wasn't like mean or anything. She just wanted everything a certain way. Like, okay, I forgot what it was. I don't remember what she would order. I know that it was chicken noodle soup, I think, and like she only wanted the broth in it, and it couldn't be too hot. No, it had to be extra hot. It had to be extra hot. I remember that. It had to be like super brothy and extra hot, like no carrots or something like that. And I do remember that she always got a glass of milk, but before she would drink it, you had to smell it for her. Now, I'm pretty sure that somebody said that that's because she can't smell anymore and she wants to make sure that the milk isn't, like, bad. But, like, I don't know. There was, like, a thing where, like, she had a brain tumor, and I feel really weird saying that, because, like, I feel, like, obviously, like, okay, if I had a brain tumor and I couldn't smell anymore, like, I would want to make sure my milk isn't smelly, because, you know, that is a valid fear. You know, you lose your sense of smell and you can't like really tell if anything's rotting or not. Kathleen, I'm with you, babe. I'm with you. You know, I'm not sure if she's still alive. She hasn't been in quite some time, probably like 6 months. Where is she? Because she came in a lot. Like she came in like at least like 4 times a week, I would think, with Al, her husband. He was pretty mean, not really a nice guy, but honestly, I'm hoping she's okay, you know? Is she okay? Does anyone know? Track down Kathleen. Don't. Who's watching this? No one's watching this. I mean, who's gonna track her down? What the fuck? Why do I think I'm so important? I don't know why I think that. I literally just thought like, ooh, somebody's gonna track her down. Like, no, you're not. Probably like 5 people watching this. Ooh. This isn't just one customer. This is like, a kind of like a set of them that just make me really, really, angry. Old men, specifically ones that come in with a t-shirt. Ooh, oh my god, what is his name? Okay. I don't remember his name, but he comes in every once in a while, and this is what he gets. Okay, let me describe him to you first. Okay, so he's like pretty tall. He's like probably like close to 7 foot, and he comes in. He has a little hat on. He has a t-shirt on. He has jeans on. He's super old. He's not super old. He's kind of old. He has like gray hair. This is his order: a frozen mocha, extra ice. He wants the chocolate drizzle, but he wants no whipped cream. You have to make it exactly like that, and he has to watch you make it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to make it again, the way he wants you to. So he comes in and orders that. But the thing that makes me mad about him is that he shakes the blender as it's going. Like, he'll shake it, and if he doesn't get to you in time to like shake it, or like I don't know, he just has to shake it. He'll ask you to blend it again just so that he can shake it, just so that he can shake the blender. And he's not like shaking it lightly. He's like shaking it, like rocking it back and forth. And it's just like, why? Why do you do that to me? Like, what if you break the blender? Do you even care? Like, why do you have to touch it every single time? Like, I literally, like, in my head, when I'm taking his order, I think, I know what he's gonna do. Like, I know that he is going to shake this blender until it's just like this kind of like desperate plea in my brain. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, after the order, I'm desperate to get over to like the drink station and start making his drink before he can get to it, so that I can like make sure that he doesn't shake the blender, because I'm scared that it's gonna break and like it's gonna be my fault because I'm letting him shake the blender. But it's not my fault, because every single person that works there lets him shake the blender. There's nothing we can do to stop him. I'm sorry. I love him though. He's pretty nice. He talks to me. Pretty sure he has a farm. Love him. Alright. What else? Who else? Oh. I had this guy. Okay. Tell me if you understand this. Okay, so he walks up to me and he says, I would like a sourdough loaf cut into 4 and then cut again in 2 separate bags. Go. That's exactly what he said to me. And I went, what? And he said, go again. What do you want? What do you want? You want a sourdough loaf cut in half, cut again. No you're not specifying how you want it cut again. You're just saying you want it cut again. So I can cut it whatever way. You're. It's just like, why? It just doesn't make sense. Like, why are you walking up to me saying that? Expecting me to know what you want, and then saying go. Like I'm a puppy. It's like, go. It's like, no, I'm not gonna go. Can you tell me what you want? Oh, don't talk to me like that. I don't have to go when you say go. I mean, I do, but like, I don't. You know, it's not nice. I don't say go to you. Oh. Ugh. There was this guy one time. Alright, he's just chilling. He's chilling. He looks like he's looking at the menu, just like contemplating what he wants. I said, hi, how are you? And he said, I'm good. So I was like, okay. So he just wants to look at the menu for a little while. So I'm just standing at my register waiting. This guy is just staring at the menu, and then all of a sudden he looks up and goes, can I get some service over here, please? That'd be great. You want what? You were 20 feet away from me, acting like you're looking away from me. I said, hi, how are you? And you're gonna act like you're gonna. What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I do not understand what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. What do you want from me? You were looking at the menu, and you weren't even close to, like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it sometimes. Whew. Oh. One time, oh my god, it's like such a simple thing, but it's just like so annoying. Like when you know that someone is lying to you. It's just like when you know someone is lying about something, and like it's just so frustrating because there's nothing you can say, because like you'll get in trouble if you say like, oh no, it's just really upsetting. Oh my god. This one time, this guy and his wife walked up, and his wife starts looking at like the pastries, and then she goes to the bathroom. He completes his order, and I ask if he wants a drink, and he says yes. And I was like, okay. So I put him in for a drink, and then his wife came back, and then she like at like near the end of the order, and then I cashed them out, and then she looks at the receipt and says, wait, why is there a drink on here? We didn't order a drink. And I was like, actually, your husband ordered a drink, I think. And then he said, no. He said, no. I was like, wait, yes, he did. Like, I asked you if you wanted a drink, and you said yes. You ordered a drink. Like, that's ordering a drink. Like, what else do you think that was just, like, that was, like, pretend? Like, we were just, like, faking it? Like, what did you think that was? What did you think that exchange was? Of me asking if you wanted a drink and then you saying yes? What was that? Like, was that... I couldn't believe it. So I gave her a refund. It was like $2.39, I think, for like the drink. And like, I can't believe that he wouldn't just like say like, yeah, I got a drink. Like, why wouldn't you just say that? Like, don't lie about it. Just take I don't know. Ooh. A lot of the times, if people want free stuff, what they'll do is say, okay, this is exactly what they do, and they've done it many, many times to me, and it's kind of getting to me now. It's kind of getting to me a little bit. They'll say, okay, I want a bowl of broccoli cheddar. And then they'll say, never mind, I want a bowl of chicken noodle soup. So I'll delete the broccoli cheddar, I'll give them the chicken noodle soup, and then I'll cash them out. And then once they get their order, they'll come back up and say, I thought I ordered a bowl of broccoli cheddar and a bowl of chicken noodle soup. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, and I'll get it for them. It's really starting to get to me because they do it like every day now. Like they do it like and I know what they're doing. Like, I understand what you are doing to me. I'm not stupid. You said never mind, and you said that you wanted something else. Like, just don't do it every day. Alright? Don't do it every day. Every once in a while, maybe. Don't do it every day. Don't. Just don't. Please stop. Also, people have no idea how the menu works, which isn't their fault, because, like, it is a little bit confusing, but it's not that confusing that you can't understand it. Okay, so people don't understand what a you pick to is. Basically, what it is you get half of something, like a half sandwich, and then you get, like, a cup of soup with it, and it'll be a little bit cheaper than getting those two half items by themselves. So let's say let's say it takes off like probably like I think $4 from like if you got like the items full price. Okay. It is a little bit confusing, but like you would get it if you were there and I could like show you like how it works. People will never understand it, especially old people. They will never get it. They will never understand what it means or what it is, and there is nothing I can do at this point. There is nothing I can do to just educate them. There's nothing. There is absolutely nothing. I've tried so many times, and it just doesn't work, and it never will. I honestly have zero faith. They will. There is this lady, Pauline, who comes in almost every single day and orders a you pick two. Her words are, I want a you pick two. And then once you give her the you pick two, she comes back up and says, wait, like, I thought I was getting a full sandwich and a bowl of soup after she got like a half sandwich and a cup of soup. And I'm like, no, Pauline, we go over this every day. Like, you don't, no. It's just a half and a half. It's just a half and a half. Half. And she'll just stand up there for like 15 minutes arguing back and forth with you over what it, like, she just doesn't get it. And she keeps saying, I just don't get it. Like, why is it, like, I don't get it. And one time she got a lobster roll, which is $17.99. It's actually $14.99 with the you pick two. And she didn't understand why, like, her order was so expensive. First of all, you got a lobster roll. Like, yeah, it's expensive. You saw the price. I told you the price. Don't act like you didn't know that it was going to be $15.99. I'm sorry. Like, I really just don't like old people, and I know that's mean, and I know it's mean, but, like, I just don't like them anymore. It's just so much work just to talk to them. They're so annoying sometimes. It's just so hard. Like, and they're so mean. Like, if they don't get exactly what they want when they want it, it's like you literally just, like, freaking, like why, like they act like you should, like, actually kill yourself because, like, you got their order wrong, or, like, they're, like, upset about something. They act like you should die. Like, you should be dead. Like, you should have died 5 minutes ago. Like, that's that's exactly how they act, and it's crazy. I'm just I can't think of anything else right now, so I'm gonna end this video. But I would like to give a little shout out to this kid at work who gave me the idea to do this video tonight. His name is Brandon Getter. Thank you, Brandon Getter. for making me do this video tonight. Honestly, I loved it. It was great. I probably left out a lot of stories. I'll probably do another one, but I can't really think of any right now. But again, shout out to bee getter. Thank you. Thank you for watching. No one's watching this. Except for you, bee getter. Goodbye. I hate all people. Can't help it. Alright? Don't come for me, please.